Hi, everybody. I'm Steve Scott, and welcome to another episode of Judo Analysis. Well, in today's show, I want to analyze one form of Juji Gatame, what I call the Head Roll Juji Gatame. You're rolling your opponent over his head. This is probably the most often used form of Juji Gatame out there. Now, I break Juji Gatame down personally, how I teach it and how I present it in my books and videos. There are four primary types of Juji Gatame. The spinning Juji Gatame from the buttocks on the back, the head roll Juji Gatame, rolling opponent over the head, the hip roll Juji Gatame, rolling him over toward the direction of the opponent's hip, and the back roll Juji Gatame, which is very common one as well. It is used where you roll directly on your back, often from a throw or a takedown type technique, and you roll directly onto your back. So there are four primary applications that I teach. This one is that we're going to look at today, the head roll application of Juji Gatame. I only have so much time for it. You know, I mean, we don't want to have a 2-hour video. We could. There are so many different ways, so many different great applications of how to do this particular variation of Juji Gatame. I think it's one of the core skills of Juji Gatame. So that being said, let's take a real serious look at the head roll application of Juji Gatame. Okay, he's going to be low. Okay, so or he may be just on elbows and knees looking for an opportunity. Derek is whatever, snapped him down, knocked him down, whatever. Here we are. Okay, now what he's going to do, he's going to get to the side. Now everybody watch. He's got some control. He may even pop him up a little bit to lift him up to make an opening. Cool. All right. Now what's going to happen is he's going to step over with his right foot and he's going to anchor his right foot on the left hip. Now, it's really an important thing. As he anchors that foot on the left hip, he comes on the very top of his head. And look, if you were looking at this, this would be an L shape, okay? He's not angled wide, he's L-shaped. See that? Anchor foot on the hip or high leg, okay? Top of the head, it's important. Don't go on one side or the other. If he goes like on one, just on one shoulder, he's stuck there. Boom, oh, he's in trouble now. By posting on your head, you have a vision of your opponent, you see what he's doing, plus you're posting on your head, you're balanced. Now, got that. Now look at his left arm. He's chopping in. Part of that movement, the rolling movement is going to depend on him really popping that left arm on leg right up. Okay? Now, so far so good. Now, the right foot, the shin, the top of the foot area is going to go across the back of the neck. See how that is? Very compact. I like to say stay around. Here he's staying around, isn't he? Now, so he's got him set to go. With his right arm, he can hook the leg, grab the ankle, whatever he has, there's a handle. And now see how he's in a tight, not tight in a bad way, compact, round little ball. He's going to roll the bottom man over, kick right over, and guess what? He's got Juji Gatame going. Cross-body. He didn't, if you have to pop Eric open a little bit, drag him open. He's created a hole. That's a good way to set him up. See how he grabbed the belt with the nape of the neck there and pulled him open? Okay? That's a good way to create that hole. But now look at Derek's position. Now here's where we're getting precise. Okay? This is where we're going to be. See how he is to the side here? He's going to be stepping his leg over, and when he does, he wants to be very specific about threading that foot. See him come on around here. He's going to thread his left leg, the leg closest to his opponent's hip. That's going to thread through. Now look how he does that. He anchors right here. That's really important. Because if you don't anchor and control his leg, you're controlling his hips now.
There's important parts though, and the things that Steve points out, there's a reason why he's saying that resting on the top of your head, not on your shoulder, and then getting that foot hook, or that foot hook in the hip. If you don't have that, you're not across his waistline, his belt line, you don't have control of the hips anymore. So when you turn a big guy over, he ain't going. That's when they just go, ugh, and you're like, I hate this move, it doesn't work, I don't know what they're talking about. It's because you don't have the leverage across his hips.
Show that what you mean, because
when I step through, that foot immediately comes through and hooks his hip right there.
Should be able to balance
yourself.
yourself.
If my foot's here or down here, I have no control of his hips anymore. It's going to be all about the pressure I exert up here. And then it's an almost equal battle, okay? Because it's one leg versus his shoulders. But if I bring it back up here to his hip, I've got control of his hips now. It takes his legs completely out. And you'll notice I just turned my hips over, I pointed my shin that way like this, and it flips his hips right over, okay? You're just using physics to flip the guy over, that's it. Don't make it hard on yourself.
That's where now let's look at the position. See how Derek is sideways, almost like an L here. See his side position here? As soon as he anchors there, as soon as he puts his foot there, he immediately, with his right hand, the hand closest to his opponent's head, hooks. Now that's going to chop Eric's arm in. But look also what Derek's doing with his other hand. He's posting here on the mat. That's his base. He's on the very top of his head. Here's where a lot of people, 90% of the people who want to make a good Juji Gatame and they screw up, here's where they screw up. They're not on top of their head. They're on one side or the other, they're on their shoulder. And if you do that, you don't have the position, number one, and balance able to make the roll happen, okay? If you just collapsed on, say collapse on your right shoulder, he's stuck, he has to go that direction, okay? Now he wants to go that direction eventually, but he's not in a good enough position to make it happen now.
You see I'm sliding off of him?
Yeah, he's sliding off, he's lost the move, okay?
Totally lost.
Totally
Out
lost.
again. And so let's look at that again. So the guy's down, the guy may be balled up pretty good, so he pops him open, opens that top, see how he came over there? He's specific, he filtered this through, he anchored that foot on the leg, head of the top of the head, see how he posted the head of the hand. That's important to do. The other hand has hooked the arm. Now he's just chopped that in. He's going to take that arm. Now, watch what he did with his other foot that's coming over. See how he puts it on the back of the head? See his instep here, is that the that's on the back of the head, and he's locking the head in. Now he's going to roll to that hip, and as he does, he rolls him over. In this case, he didn't need to do a leg drag or anything, he just rolled him over. And when he comes over, he kicks over, and he finishes the juji. Okay? What we're going to show, guys, is when you're doing like a head roll Juji Gatame, Derek's going to do this on Mike. Now watch, so he's setting him up, he's got posts and everything. Now, but the guy may like stop, you know, and so you've already turned and you haven't rolled him, right? So what Derek's going to do with his, now he's got his right hand trapping Mike's left arm, so for the ready for the Juji. But watch what he does with his right, or his left arm, Derek's left arm. He's going to reach. There's several things you can do to reach, okay? Go ahead from there, Derek. Why don't you coach from this point?
So the important part, like Coach was saying, is you're grabbing your hip. Okay, so this is just like when we're doing the grip break. You try and reach over on the far hip and grab that. That keeps the elbow locked into your chest, which makes it harder for him to flip out of it and pull his arm out. Okay? Plus it frees up this other hand for you to be able to reach wherever you want. You can reach through and get like the Hungarian roll grip, you know, where you're grabbing the back of the thigh. You can grab the back of the pants. You can grab, like meat hook the ankle, or you can reach far over and do the same thing in the far leg. I think technically the far ankle was what Anne Maria showed us first when she showed this off.
Yeah, Anne Maria DeMars. Yeah, and she grabbed the pant leg, but you can also, say in a Sambo sense, since there's no pants, you can grab that ankle, just like Derek's doing there.
Right.
Okay, now watch as he rolls, he just takes Mike with him. He rolls right over and finishes right into a Juji.
Okay.
So
the key here is no matter which grip you're taking, guys, we're going to go across your face. Don't try and pull him up and over like this, because then I'm pulling all of his body weight over and I'm trying to lay it farther away from me, okay? I'm going to just drag him across my face like this. Just work with his ankles because those are light and manageable, okay? So again, doesn't matter which grip I take. This time I'm going to get this near side one. I'm just going to pull across my face and turn over. Okay, and as soon as I turn over, my hips are up. Just collect that head, bring it back in. And again, this arm is right there ready for me. Okay? One more time.
So that's what we call the leg drag, because you're literally dragging his leg over.
This time I'm going to grab the whole thigh, right? Just drag it across my face, turn over, collect the head, finish up. Okay?
Got it, kicks it over and finishes. Now when he does finish, he starts to lever that out. Remember guys, we were talking earlier, there are 3 phases to every submission really. Control, you control the position, you get the submission, so control. He controlled the rolling movement, didn't he? Okay? Then he got the trap. He trapped his arm to his body. Then he got the lever. You levered it out straight. Okay. Hug the arm, don't grab it. Hug it, because now it becomes part of you. Okay? And I picked up the phrase lever from Neil Adams, the world judo champion. And he said, don't use the word pry, use the word lever, because that's what you're doing here. You are levering it free, and you're being more accurate in that description. And I think that's a good way to look at it too.